What's going on, guys? Welcome back to another live stream. Dustin here. Hopefully, you guys are having a fantastic day. Welcome on into the live stream. Guys, we had quite the Sunday and one unfortunate app on the weekend. I don't know if you guys see my tweet. We'll talk about it here in a second, but holy crap, if that could have just went our way a tad bit, what a weekend. What a slip there on Fliff to end us off Sunday night. Before we get into it, though, if you guys are new here watching the live stream, I go live twice a day, Monday through Friday, typically once in the morning, once in the afternoon. Live on two different channels, one on YouTube, the Daily Grind Fantasy YouTube channel, and then my Twitch channel, my personal Twitch channel here on Twitch. Sports by Dustin is the channel name there on Twitch, all one word, Sports by Dustin. I think it's one word, I don't know. Whatever. You can find me if you just search Sports by Dustin. If you guys don't mind, just hit the follow button or subscribe button wherever you're watching. That way you guys, stay in tune with the content. Would appreciate that. It does help me out. And if you guys want access to the tools here we use on stream every day, which after this past weekend, after seeing what's possible, after being on these live streams and making money, get the damn tools yourself. I'm telling you right now, I'm giving you guys discounts too. Code DustinStream, as always, all one word, DustinStream. We'll get you guys 25% off your very first month. And then if you want the AI sub generator, no better deal than this. Dustin99 AI will get you guys the AI sub generator for $200 off a month, literally for $99 a month, $3 a day. Insane. Teach me how to find those profitable plays on Fliff. I want to hit too. Yeah, man, that's all we do here, man. That's all I do is just kind of teach you guys what I'm looking at, why I'm parlaying things. Sometimes we move a little quick. Maybe I don't go in detail, but if you ask me, I would. That Fliff hit is going straight to groceries. College kid, by the way. Let's go. Yeah, if you guys don't mind, I'm going to do a quick recap. I don't think there's all that much value. We got a little bit of value here on Dabble. Maybe we smack one of these real quick. It's 1-to-1 with Prop Builder, but I think I'm all right to go ahead and get this in, to be honest with you. We'll do Kebron Hayes over hits. Fields. Hey, T-Paul. Thank you very much. Up 80 units yesterday. Let's go, Uzi. You've been crushing lately, bro. Congrats. Under 27.5 pass attempts. Then can we find a 0.7 Nick Pivetta? Let's double check it a little bit. Pivetta, pretty heavily favored over 4.5. Sure, we'll take it. If it's not going to pay out shift us, it is. Can we get Steer? We could. Max Fried or over earned runs. Let's go Max Fried. We got more data points. All right, let's recap. After I OBXNF. Let's recap, and let's start with the ugly. Guys. We couldn't have been more on point on Dabble without being on point. I feel bad. Yeah, I'm taking it 1-to-1 comparison with Props Builder over 0.5 hits. I'm sure it's going to end up being plus EV. Prop Builder is pretty sharp for what it is. But then we have two other plays that are very, very good with data points and everything, so I'm not tripping too hard if it ends up being a little bit less than minus 150. That's why I'm okay taking it. But we had so many slips. I think we had 9 slips on Dabble for this weekend, maybe 10 slips. I think it's 9 though, where we got great value on all of them, and we were set up for all of them. But just take a look at how this weekend panned out. Thanks, Big Dingling 89. I'm doing good. Hopefully you are too. I feel bad for anybody that had just dabble tailing on these live streams, but that's why you have to have every app. I know we're going to get into the picks, guys. We just gave out one slip here on dabble. You guys can go tail it. But look at this. Missed by one. Malik Benson hooks us. 2 receptions in the first quarter, mind you. 2 receptions in the first quarter. That game went to overtime. Didn't see another catch. Smothers lost. So that's 1 pick for each of those. Kyron Drones lost. Another one by 1 pick. Demond Williams Jr. lost. Another one by 1 pick. Jeff Caldwell, another one by 1 pick. Taven Jackson, another one by 1 pick. Trevor McDonald, now this one wasn't close. This dude got 10 strikeouts. I'll give him that one, but still another one by 1 pick. Anthony Santander, our shield that's supposed to hit L. Bryson Stott, our shield that's supposed to hit L. Buckwheat, thanks for the sub on Twitch. BNet, thank you so much for the follow on Twitch. And then that was the last one that we got in on 9/26. So all of these slips were put in on 9/26, and basically by 9/27 they were all 1 leg off. Brutal, and it hurt, but we didn't let that keep us down for the weekend because man, we crushed on Fliff. And I did tail a slip from Alex, which I mentioned on the live stream if I'm not mistaken. I tailed a slip from Alex that really helped out too. Julian Sayin, Tony Pollard, we tossed that in on the live stream. Alabama minus 3.5 looks so good, and then they wanted to win by 3. Oregon minus 6.5. Man, did we get screwed on that one. I mean, what could have been this weekend could have been insane. It still was great, but what could have been is what we'll be reminiscing on a little bit. Oregon minus 6.5 looked amazing. Penn State brought it back. OT, all right, we could still win it. They go for 2, don't get it. They don't get it. They stop them. We win by 6. Son of a bitch. All right, this is the one that I tailed from Alex. Like, hell yeah, man. That DK Metcalf touchdown was insane. That helped me out big time. Jalen Hurts, Trinidad Chambliss. Cash it. Jalen Naylor, Rashid Shaheed, cash it. And then the big daddy of them all, we cashed this on live stream. I tweeted it out for the people on Twitter. Plus 804, $130 to win $1,175. Let's go, baby. NBA is on its way too. Man, we're going to be like a rocket ship. Can't wait. All right. Wait, I'm forgetting. We had a couple 2.5x's here on Better with the promos. Nothing crazy to write home about there. Oh, I'm forgetting this. Son of a biscuit-eating bulldog. Ayo Minar had 2 receptions for 44 yards. Screwed us on that one. That would have been nice. But we did hit this one. 30 to win $400 on this 40% boost. We needed Marcel Reed under 1.5 passing touchdowns on Saturday to cash us out. He did. That's a nice hit there on Sleeper. Hopefully you guys cashed out on that one. Nothing to write home about on Underdog. But then the last thing, sorry guys, I know we're wanting to get to the picks. I want to do a little bit of a recap because it was just a wild, crazy weekend. We did hit this. I don't remember exactly when we would place this or what can we see it? 10 a.m. So morning live stream on September 26th, it seems like. We hit for a 10x here. I'm limited to, unfortunately, $5 per slip, $25 a day. I just took out some of my bankroll. I got to spread it across some of these other apps, including Dabble, where we just got destroyed. So, yeah, we'll do that. I prefer soccer and basketball. Yeah. I mean, the college props were there. I mean, it's all good value. It just, unfortunately, didn't work. And if you're looking at Dabble and you're like, oh, man, this sucks, this doesn't work, or you're getting discouraged, you're in the wrong mindset, guys. You're in the wrong mindset. Look at what we did on all these other apps. That's why it's important to have all these different apps. That's why it's important to just stick to the process. That was unlucky, bad variance right there. 9 slips in a row, 3 leg slips, all losing by 1 leg. That's very, very hard to do and very, very tough variance, all right? It's going to come back around. I'm not worried about it at all. I'm sticking to the process. All right, let's get into it. We got off 1 dabble slip already. Let's head over to the AI slip generator. Let's head over to the AI slip generator, see what we got, baby. Make sure you guys are following. Make sure you guys are subscribed. What do we have here? All right, we have a slip on PrizePicks. A little bit of everything. Will Lutz over field goals. Devon Achane over 0.5 rushing, receiving touchdowns. H1TE, height. I don't know how to pronounce it. Under 10.5 headshots. Decent T under 27.5 kills. Jewel Lloyd over 7.5 points. And then Ben Rodenfort. Under 0.5 hits. Sure, let's ride. I'm going to use this 10% payout boost too. Why not? I just want to double check. I always like to try and enter it in because, what if they just removed my limits a little bit? No, they did not. Of course they didn't. Bang. All right, that link's in the chat. Guys, so what this does is, you guys are seeing, with one click of a button, we loaded that entire slip up into our PrizePicks account. This is the AI slip generator. It's up over 2,500 units since it launched on what, August of 2023. Anyways, up over 2,500 units. And what it simply does is uses line comparing like we do manually here using the optimizers, right? AI line comparing technology and correlation calculations to build out the most profitable slips across all of these different apps, where all you simply do is just tail the recommended slips and you're going to be profitable over the long term, right? It's taking 2 combined profitable betting strategies, adding them in together, where you shouldn't be seeing a payout shift, right, when you're playing them together. And if you do this over the long term, you're going to be profitable. The easiest and most profitable tool in the industry. It's not close. And I know it's an expensive tool. It's $300 a month, but like I said earlier, if you guys want access to this, it cuts out all the middleman thinking, any decision making, any process that you have that might take you off of what's actually plus EV. It just gives you the best plays, the best slips possible on the board at that time. You can get this tool instead of $300 a month. DUSTIN99 AI, that code right there when you sign up for Daily Grind Fantasy and you get the AI slip generator, is going to get you $200 off a month. It's going to get you at $99 per month, $3 a day for the AI slip generator. Highly suggest taking advantage of that code if you guys want to. Now, did we play Steer? I can't remember if we played Steer or not. No, we didn't. We played Keeper on Hayes, but Steer was kind of good value. Let's see if we can get this off. Maybe, I got a free square. I got a free square here, guys, on Underdog. I'm not sure if anybody else has it. I've been kind of getting screwed over there. So I've seen 2 promos lately, which is way more than what I've usually been seeing. So maybe they're starting to feel bad for me. Steer over 0.5. So there is no Steer. It looks like it just got removed. Lexi Hull, though. Shout out Lexi Hull. Max Fried, we did already play. Kilo, we're already on his under. Let's take some of these, and then what we'll do is we'll go to the optimizer. Under 1.5 hits, runs, RBIs for Michael Bush League. Then let's, I'll give it a quick refresh first. Let me share here. Okay. Let's go here. Minimum data points this. Let me go 2 minimum data points. Crochet over hits allowed 4.5. I really hope we lose this slip. I'm not gonna lie, guys. If he's going over 4.5 hits allowed, do not want to see that. Tyler Stevenson over 0.5. We got 2 data points on that one. One of them's hot streak. Not my favorite. Slacks. Could maybe go Slacks. Youngster. Yeah. I love the data points there. Bush. Alyssa Smith under 14.5 points and rebounds. I actually like Melissa Smith, I think. Is it the same team or anything? They're both on the Fever. Aces Fever. Oh, we're good. Yeah, I like that. I'm sharing this link in the chat. If you don't have Bo Nix, I'm not gonna lie, I'd probably take Slacks. Slacks is off by 1 and 2 from those other different DFS apps that have a line for it. It's probably what I would go. I'm gonna share that link. Don't worry, it's coming. Uzi, you know, I would not play a 2-man on Underdog with the value right now. Right? None of these are good enough for a 2-man slip. So Lexi Hole though. What's it cost for the DG tool, not the AI? So the regular tool, so the fantasy bundle, is $60 a month. $60 a month to get access to all these different DFS app optimizers that you can see in this bar. And there's some that go underneath my camera too. Rebet Prop City, Sleeper, Sportsino, Thrills. You get access to all those different optimizers. You get access to the middling tool, the fantasy score page. That is the fantasy bundle, right? That's called the fantasy bundle. If you use code DUSTINSTREAM, all one word, you'll get your first month for 25% off. Check it out. See if you like it. I think you will. I think you'll be profitable, and I think it'll pay for itself. But you gotta have the tool if you want to be profitable. Watching the live streams isn't going to make you profitable for sure. What are your thoughts on the? I don't like them 1-to-1, no. Personally, you never know who's off. You don't know who's sharper. You don't know who's off. If 2 data points are off compared to 1, then I'll take it. Running a 3-man with Bo Nix for -120 at $25. Not winning a run of 6-man at $25. Oh, that was a $25 minimum max. That's tough. Wish I would have played $25 then. Oh, I get what you're saying. Then I would probably play this and this, unless you've already played Freed. I would go probably Slacks and Crochet. But I think Crochet's going to deal, to be honest with you. I'm not just saying that because I'm a Red Sox fan. That's why I don't bet with my gut. That is why I don't bet with my gut. Right? That's why we plus EV bet. I am a Red Sox fan. I just took Garrett Crochet to go over hits allowed. That should tell you guys everything you need to know about this strategy that is plus EV betting and how we do things using these tools that give us sharp picks. If you want to win, you cannot bet with your gut. You are only going to lose money that way. You cannot bet by looking at the last 5 game logs. All right? Can we all agree there? Can we all agree that you're not going to win money by going like this? Smashing the under because he's gone under in 4 or 5 games. Can we all agree there? Guys, you need to bet on plays that give you the best chance to win, where a certain app like PrizePicks is off from the sportsbook market, right? If the sportsbooks are telling us that Bo Nix is actually -160 to go over 219.5 pass yards, right? And we know that we can get it at -119 odds. We know that if something is -160, that's very heavily favored via the sportsbooks. That there's a very good chance to happen based off of the sportsbooks giving that it has a very good chance to happen based off the sportsbooks giving it -160 odds, right? And all of them agreeing at that number. If you're getting it at PrizePicks at that number, right, of -119, technically, although PrizePicks is a set payout platform, but you are still getting it at -119 odds, technically, PrizePicks is telling you that they believe this has a less % chance to hit, and they're disagreeing with the sportsbook market. Are you going to trust 6, 7 major sportsbooks that are all at -160-ish compared to one DFS app in PrizePicks that has this offered at -119 odds? Hell no. You are going to listen to these sports books that are setting odds and projections for a reason, right? They have multi-million-dollar algorithms and models, that wait, shit, 6, 7. God damn it. Oh god, I still don't even know what that meme is. Oh my god. God damn it, I was on a roll there, bro. Fuck. Oh, it's hilarious. Anyways, I just know that you do this when it happens, whatever it is. Anyways, yeah, you're not gonna trust PrizePicks over those major sports books, right? Find plays that have an outlier. That's what the tools do. Means nothing, truly. There's nothing behind it. Oh gosh. Oh man, it's funny. I gotta clip that and send it to my friends. That's fucking hilarious. But yeah. So if you were betting, right, and you seen this last 5 game logs, and that's how you bet, right? That's how you decided you want to go about things. You want to look at the last 5 and just go off the trends lately, which makes no sense, right? This number has nothing to do with these prior games, right? Or who they went up against. The opponents are different. People were out. People were injured. Weather was different. Weather could be affecting the game for this guy to not go over this line in that specific game. This is a new game, a new opportunity, a new team, a new defense, a new scheme, new players, new injuries, new different weather. Could be a dome, whatever it might be, right? There's so many different variables that go into setting this projection and odds for this specific play against this team. None of that is taken into account for this game when you are looking at the last 5. Please stop looking at the last 5 game logs. All right. Now that my rant is done and we hit a 6-7, you can check last matchups, but even then, it's not. This player's good. There's no reason to check last matchups. What does it mean? What does it matter if we go look up Bo Nix against last year's Cincinnati Bengals? It means nothing. Different rosters, different coaches, like you mentioned, different weather once again. Could be home versus away. All of that's taken into consideration by those major sports books with their algorithms and models. Not taken into consideration when you're looking at the last 5. All right. Preaching over. Hopefully it helps somebody out. Hopefully it's opened up somebody's eyes to why plus EV betting is the best way to go if you are looking to actually profit. All right. You need the tools too. I mean, you can't plus EV bet without a tool that's going to help you find the best value in an instant, right? Because otherwise, if you're trying to manually line compare, things are going to be bumped. You're not going to get in the value. Straight up. All right, DraftKings Pick 6 users, let me shut up for half a second. Let you guys get a screenshot of the current value right now. And get these in. Coco MDD, what up? Thank you, D-Money, for the breakdown. I got you guys. Yeah, no value really on DraftKings right now. It's okay. How'd you guys do on DraftKings? DraftKings Pick 6, guys. How'd you guys do this weekend? Crush it? Yes, up, down? Let me know. I feel like I've never heard a down day on DraftKings Pick 6. Pretty solid. Killed it. Yeah, I mean, what? It's like free money over there. If you have DGF, like Alex carried, hell yeah. Alex is crushing over there, dude. Hit a $50 no sweat bet for 6x. Let's go. Made 1K on Pick 6 this weekend. Tailed Alex and killed it. Dude, he's goated. He's goated. Especially on Pick 6 lately. That guy cannot miss over there. I'm assuming you guys all tailed his $50 no stress to 300. It was probably his. What tool is better, the AI or the optimizer? Chat, you guys let me know. I think it's a little bit of preference, right? Silento, thank you very much. I think it's a little bit of preference, guys, right? If you want to have a little bit of say in what you are selecting, then I think that if you like building out your own slips, kind of manually line comparing, right? Taking into consideration what, you want to weigh, right? I like to make sure that there's Pinnacle, FanDuel, DraftKings lines for the most part, right? I like this because these are all one full lower pass attempt than what we're getting it on Dabble, right? But the AI slip generator has a little bit different algorithm, AI, whatever it is that helps generate the plays, right? Than what maybe your brain does. So it's going to give you profitable plays, but it might not take into consideration everything that you want to personally, right? So if you want to have a little bit of say in what you're picking and selecting and weighing one sportsbook's odds and projections over another one, right? Then maybe the optimizers, the fantasy bundle is for you. But if you want to just simply be given the most profitable plays, do no thinking, just log in, just enter in the plays that are being shown on the AI slip generator, I think it's goated. No, our state doesn't have Dustin Crush. Yeah, that sucks. Whitmore, thank you very much for the follow there. Appreciate everybody that is new here to the live stream. We got quite a few follows this stream. I mean, I missed some people in the very beginning. I think that they followed maybe before I even started up the stream. Thank you guys so much if you're still here. Crochet's K's compared to his hits allowed. On what app, Ramo? Not sure. Fliff, we got nothing on Fliff right now. Onyx, probably not worth really trying to get in any of these at the moment. Onyx moves pretty fast in general. Usually play them for the promos for the most part, but they do have some value. It's just you got to catch them quick. Damn, bro, there's really no value. No MLB today. Playoffs start tomorrow. Red Sox versus Yankees. Screw the Yankees. The Yankees suck. If you're a Yankees fan in here, get out. Just kidding. Stay and hit the like on the video or whatever. But you're going down. Which sportsbook would be the best reference? That's a great question. So I typically like to see at least one of these three. If I get two, amazing. If I get all three, I love the bet, right? So that's why I love Justin Fields here, right? You got Pinnacle, FanDuel, and DraftKings. Three of the sharpest books on this list here, right? Pinnacle, super, super sharp in money lines, spreads, totals, team totals, like anything, game line wise, the Pinnacle is the sharpest there is. Player props, I really like to see FanDuel, DraftKings personally, right? Maybe sometimes some Bovada, Bet Online, like maybe sometimes some of that. These two, not a huge fan and don't think they're super sharp. Fliff's getting a little bit better, but like don't really trust a one-to-one comparison with just Fliff. Mainly these three are my favorites to have a line on, right? DraftKings got us minus 136 here on Crochet. Pretty decent. It's pretty in line with the market. Market's got it minus 135 average odds. But we got a DraftKings line on top of 4 other data points, right? At that point, you could be pretty sure that this line should be right around minus 135. Do you ever use better boosted props? No, not really. I know there's some value on them sometimes. I just never want... Oh, get out of here, V-Diz. B-Diz, don't start with me. I didn't need that. I'm in a good mood right now, B-Diz. They got my Bengals losing. I say upset today. I mean, we'll see. We'll see. Hot Dog. What does Hot Dog say? It's going to be a quiet few weeks until NBA. Nah, not really. We're gonna be straight. We got college football. We got NFL. We got playoff baseball. But man, we're gonna have. But I mean, once we get there, it's gonna be sick, man. NHL and we got NBA. Let's go. I had to rejoin the stream to see the links. Hello. Oh, that's weird. Saints are 0-4 with the 1 pick in the draft. Yes. LOL. Gotta go QB, right? Gotta go QB. Who's the consensus number 1 overall QB this year in college football? I'm trying to think. Of the draft eligible quarterbacks. Who would it be? Sellers, you think? I feel like it's a tough year for quarterback to have a high, not really the best QB class, if I'm thinking right. Even then, like Sellers, like I mean, it's not bad or anything. I was gonna say Carson Beck was kind of on a little bit of one of my brain there. Which DGF had an option to filter out, including certain books. So for example, the 2 books to the right of Fliff are garbage. See the numbers, so I just wish you could take those 2 out. Yeah, it's good feedback. It slows down a lot until NBA starts, but Thursday through Sunday should be plenty of football value. Did you do a better slip? I got in late and missed the PrizePicks. Oh shit. I ruined my tab here. Hang on. And guys, for those of you that don't know, Daily Grind Fantasy is on mobile, right? There's no necessarily quote unquote an app, but I make an app on my phone here. So like, you know, you just take it from Safari, create an app. And then this is what it looks like when it loads up. It looks just like the website, right? The AI slip generator works amazing as well. Literally with one click of a button, I could load up this PrizePicks slip into my PrizePicks account. I'll let it load. Super easy. It works well. My number one tip though is like up in the top right next to where the refresh button, like way in the top right, the bar up there where it says DG Fantasy, the rectangle with the 2 lines under it, click that, and then like zoom all the way out to 50%. That's the best way to use it on the phone. But yeah, even if you are on the optimizer, if you want to see it like I'm seeing my desktop right now, how it's widescreen, you can see literally everything. If you turn your phone sideways, it literally looks like the desktop screen. Like you can look at everything super easy. So if you're not getting it because you think it's only on desktop, well, I got news for you, baby. You can get it on your phone. No real running game. It's going to be very tough these next few weeks. O-line is trash this year. Who are we talking about? Mendoza, maybe? Mendoza had that nice play. Barnhill. Sellers is good, but his supporting cast doesn't help him. Go Cox. We're much better last year with Rocket Sanders. Yeah, that's what I tell people. Roll down. O-line is trash. No running. Sorry, I'm trying to catch up on chat. I don't even know what I was. Oh, I was showing off that you guys can get it on the. Hopping on the Red Sox bandwagon. Let's go, G Money. Lots of esports lines been popping up. What DFS apps do you compare PrizePicks to for those lines? I mean, you only got a handful of apps in general, like for esports. But if I'm going to compare like lines, like let's just go minimum 2 data points here, right? Here we have 3 different apps. Clearly, PrizePicks is off. You got. I don't really love trusting Sleeper because you know they do have odds, right? Which makes me, I don't know, maybe a little bit more comfortable, but I don't know. I don't love it. Clearly, they're matching PrizePicks as far as the line, but they're heavily favoring the under of 12.5. You have 2 other books that are one full headshot lower. So, I mean, this is pretty good value at under 12.5 for what it is on PrizePicks. But as long as there's more than one data point proving PrizePicks or whatever app you're going to bet on wrong, that's all I would really need, right? That's all I would really need. 1-to-1 comparison. If say we just had PrizePicks and Underdog, right? 1-to-1. I don't know who's right here. It's a 1-kill middle. Probably not really worth playing both sides and going for that middle. I don't know who's right. So I don't love playing a 1-to-1 comparison. Who's off? Who's not? Right? Ron, I don't want to talk about it. I'm very sad. We beat Miami. All right, now I'm fucking talking about it. Damn it. Florida State beats Miami on Saturday night. All is forgotten. We started off that game shooting ourselves in the foot. That game should have been ours 100%. I know it's a part of the game. They threw some interceptions. We made some plays. They were great on offense. Our defense has some question marks, certainly after this past weekend or Friday night trap game in away. Bullshit at the end of the game, though. They allowed their entire stadium to be 3 feet off of the end zone for the entire overtime, and even before the overtime, even as we're driving for the game. Like, that was bullshit. I'm all for a good field storm. You almost killed one of our players and a couple of their own. That something's got to be done. You can't just bring everybody right to the end zone where the away team is trying to drive and let them on the field 3 feet from the field. That game did piss me off. I was very upset over it. I'm not going to lie. We shot ourselves in the foot. UVA made more plays at the end of the day. Deuce Robinson, you had 10 fucking yards to catch a ball. You had 10 yards to catch a ball, and you 6-7'd it all the way until it got ruled incomplete after we thought you had it. Brother, what was that? I think we can beat Miami too. Like, I think that was a little bit of I don't want to say a fluke game. Props to UVA winning it. But the way it started out, we answered. But the way it started out, setting ourselves, back and behind, if we could have started out a little bit better, that game's tough. Better lose early in the season, beat the U right back in. Yeah, 100%. Yeah. There's 100% a safety hazard over what just happened. And what pissed me off, bro, I couldn't be on Twitter. The Red Sox clinched the playoffs, and then the FSU gets upset, and then on Twitter, on top of that, I'm seeing sad stuff here, happy stuff here, and then in the middle of it is everyone just raving over this awesome field storm. The best field storm ever, the most satisfying field storm ever, the fastest field storm ever. Screw you guys. We lost to y'all, but beat Georgia. How that works? Donnie Mitchell too. Yeah, that's tough stuff. Yeah, wild stuff. It's early in the season. You will be all in versus Miami. Hope you beat them. Yeah, Miami's maybe even looking at us a little bit different now after losing. We fumbled fucking game day, though. We fumbled game day. That's what pissed me off, too. Malik Washington looked like he could be in a good matchup tonight versus Jets. Yeah. All right. I don't know if we have any other value, guys. We've hit kind of all these apps. Let me double check better. I mean, there's like absolutely no value on better. I've never seen better with anything with nothing even at 54%. 53.53% is the best value on better right now. What the hell? That was Dalvin Cook in the locker room. Anybody get that one? Dalvin Cook in the locker room. Asking which teammate he would not want to date his sister, I think it was. Dalvin Cook said Stephon Diggs. Stephon Diggs now has a baby with Cardi B, or is having a baby with Cardi B. Dalvin Cook was probably onto one there. Any sleeper. What do we have on sleeper right now? I'm so happy we hit that banger on sleeper. Promos. Anything promos? We don't have any actual discounts. No. So no. It was all the Vikings. They all said Diggs. I know. But Dalvin Cook, whenever he got asked that question, what the hell? I don't know why it's always stuck in my head. Knicks over 11.5 longest rush. Guys, if we want to take this, let's get a little sweat. Let's get a little sweaty. Knicks, take off and go get it done, baby. Would love if we had something to parlay this with, though. Would really love if we had something to parlay this with. It's not worth the juice. I was thinking maybe we could. All right, screw it. We're going to run as a straight bet. I'll copy this coin so you guys can play it. All right, we got a little straight bet. It's only 1%. Typically, I'm liking to see anything over 2%. We got a DraftKings line, though. I'll take it. Why not? I'll take it. Why not? But I think that's probably going to be it for the live stream, guys. I really appreciate all the support on all the content, the live streams. Oh, we went 4-0 on one of my YouTube videos for college football Friday night as well. So if you guys watch over there, hopefully you guys tailed that slip. Make sure you guys are following. Make sure you guys are subscribed. If you don't have me on Twitter already, guys, make sure you guys hit the notification bell when you follow me on Twitter. Or go to Twitter right now. Hit the notification bell because that is the best place to have my notifications on. I tweet out when I go live. I tweet out whenever I post a slip. I tweet out whenever I drop a video. Whatever it might be, that's the place that you will always get a notification from for all of the stuff I drop or I'm doing. All right, I love you guys. I appreciate it. Remember, use code DUSTIN stream if you want to sign up for Daily Grind Fantasy. You get 25% off. You making a Monday Night PrizePicks video? I don't know, Illstone. I have to do another video today. That's different than that. So I don't know for sure. Probably not. It's probably already too late, honestly. Probably end up skipping it. But all right. Use code DUSTIN stream 25% off, or you can use code DUSTIN99AI if you want the AI sub generator. I love you guys. Peace.